Hey guys, and welcome! It's time for the weekly news overview again with all the things happening in and around Battlefield 2042, and today we do not only have the normal weekly rotation with the new missions, modes and store items, but also the start of the new mid-season event. The event is called Arkangel Directive and will run for 2 weeks, ending on Tuesday, July 25th. It adds a new game mode and several unlockable and purchasable items to the game, and on the start screen you can now find a specific tab for it as usual, and here you have access to the new game mode called Control, an overview of the special event cosmetics for this week, and you can also check your progress on them. To unlock the rewards you need to earn ribbons while playing the event mode, and for 10 ribbons you can claim the Paradigm Shift player card background, for 30 ribbons the Final Sleep weapon charm, and for 50 ribbons the Force Fusion weapon skin for the M5A3. Remember, these are only the rewards for the first week and you need to unlock them within the next 7 days, because next week there will be a new set of cosmetics available. We also have a double XP weekend coming up, running from Friday, July 14th to Tuesday, July 18th, so be sure to play a bit more during these days to make the most of it. If you just started into the game and you don't know how to earn ribbons the easiest way, you can find a full video about this topic in the info box. But now let's take a closer look at the new game mode, Control, because this is the main part of the event. It's a 48-player sandbox mode played in combined arms, so infantry and vehicles, and it's available on the 3 maps Reclaimed, Orbital and Valparaiso. The goal is to claim unsynced transmitters scattered across the map and hold them to upload telemetry data to satellite. It's a very objective-focused mode, but you don't need any specific gear for it like the lands we had in the Season 4 event. You simply need to capture and hold the area around the transmitters, similar to an objective in Conquest. When the match starts, there are 4 transmitters available and they all can be captured at the same time. Each of them has data for 100 points that can be uploaded, and once a transmitter is depleted, it gets deactivated. When all available transmitters are shut down, the next wave of them gets revealed, but with 1 transmitter less. And that's basically the whole loop of the mode. Find transmitters, capture and hold them, and once they're all shut down, capture the next wave of them. With each wave, fewer transmitters become available, and at the end there will only be 1 single objective in the middle of the map, leading to a final clash between the 2 teams. What's important to know is that the final objective has an unlimited amount of data you can upload, so even if your team is behind before the last transmitter appears, you can still win the match by holding this last objective until you've reached the final score of 700 points. In addition, all objectives always spawn in the same locations on the map, so they are not random, and knowing about these spots can give your team a great benefit. The map layouts are pretty similar to Conquest, and there might also be a 4th map coming to the rotation in the 2nd week. Another twist the game mode has is that while playing, everyone earns so-called ascension points that are individual to each player, and they can be earned by playing the objectives, getting killed, reviving teammates and so on, so basically everything you would do on the battlefield as a good player. Once you have earned enough of these points, you can use them to call in vehicles or select them from the deploy screen, and you can even call in the Robot Dog Ranger if you're not much of a vehicle player. So vehicles are not available right from the start, but instead need to be earned, and the better your team performs, the more vehicles you will have. This also makes them a lot more valuable, which means you should definitely take care of them and repair your team's vehicles if possible, and it also adds to the growing chaos of the mode, because the further the match progresses, the more vehicles can be called in. At the end of the match, there can be a total of 40 vehicles on the map. So if you love to play vehicles, there is a much higher chance to get one in this mode, but it also means if you like to go vehicle hunting, there's a higher chance to counter them and maybe get some old weekly missions done or unlock some of the engineer badges. At the beginning, however, it's mostly infantry gameplay, but as the match progresses, more and more vehicles will join both teams. So it starts out feeling a bit like a slow match of infantry conquest with almost no vehicles and a lot of objectives to capture. Then, towards the end, it feels more like one of these chaotic matches of breakthrough with many players in one area, only 1 single objective available, and a lot of vehicles around. And I gotta say, the first impression of the mode is pretty good with this slow start and the growing chaos, treasures. Only on Reclaimed, the mode doesn't really fit the map in my opinion, and the layout they've chosen for it makes it almost impossible to catch up for the losing team. So the matches I've played here have been very one-sided. The other two maps, on the other hand, were good, and you should definitely give the mode a try even if you're not interested in the event cosmetics. If you want to learn more about the mode and the narrative of the event and how it was created, be sure to check out the last episode of the Inside Battlefield podcast. The link is in the description below as usual. In addition to the unlockable cosmetics, we also got 3 special event bundles in the item store, and the first one is called Ascendant Weapon, costs 1400 Battlefield coins and comes with weapon skins for the PBX and Advances, a weapon charm, a player card tag and a 3-hour XP boost. The second bundle is called Ascendant Warrior, costs 1750 coins and includes a legendary specialist set for Blasco, weapon skins for the SFAR and SWS, a vehicle skin for the Wildcat and another 3-hour XP boost. There is also a complete bundle available this time with all of the purchasable cosmetics, and this one is called Arkangel bundle and costs 2400 coins. So you will save 750 coins compared to the individual bundles. All of them will only be available until the end of the event on July 25th. Unlike in former mid-season events, you cannot claim any free cosmetics from the item store this time, you can only unlock or purchase them. And that's all about the new event so far. Now let's take a look at everything that was added as part of the weekly rotation, starting with the game modes. In Conquest, there is still Conquest 64 available, just like it was in the past 2 weeks, and there are no new modes in Breakthrough, Rush or TDM. Over in Portal, the Battlefield World Tour and Rush of Ages have been added. The Battlefield World Tour is a mix of Rush and Conquest, played across a variety of maps from all eras, and Rush of Ages is the classic Rush mode, but only played on the maps of the old eras. This mode will be replaced with Capture the Flag on Friday, alongside a new Friday Night Battlefield experience. And at the end, let's have a quick look at the new weekly missions, and these are very focused on vehicle gameplay this time, so they're perfectly made to be completed in the new event mode. In the first section, you have to do 10 kills and revives, spot 5 vehicles, which can be done with manual spotting and you don't need any gear for it, and travel 2 kilometers in vehicles. And I think with the new mode, this shouldn't be any problem. Once the second section is unlocked, you have to capture or neutralize 10 objectives, repair 200 damage on vehicles, and do 15 kills and assists with vehicles. And similar to the first section, these are all things you will do anyhow in the new mode, so just grab your favorite engineer and vehicle and get to work. Note that damage repaired on your own vehicles does not count towards this challenge, it has to be a vehicle of a squad or teammate. In the third section, you then need to inflict 2000 damage with primary weapons, which would be around 20 kills, completely destroy 3 vehicles and earn 25 logistics ribbons. And this might be the only mission that takes a bit longer to complete, because you can only earn up to 3 of these ribbons per match, so you need to play at least 9 matches to get this mission done. Logistics ribbons can be earned with heals, resupplies and repairs. For the bonus missions, you then simply need to inflict 500 damage to vehicles, and that's again not much of a problem in the event mode. Remember, you can also complete all of the missions in Portal against AI if you should be struggling with them. Just use my codes and enter a password so you won't get disturbed. And that's it for this week's news overview. I hope you enjoy the new mid-season event and its game mode control, and you have fun earning those ribbons for the exclusive rewards. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like or a comment below and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Until then, thanks for watching and thanks to my members for the additional support. I'm the Catwoman and you are awesome.